For years, we've been debating whether a right to privacy in public exists, whether we need vital safeguards, rules, and limits on the government's ability to track our location, movement, activities, and interactions with powerful electronic tools and techniques that we couldn't have even imagined a couple of decades ago. Privacy advocates have now effectively won that argument. In the recent decision that the Supreme Court issued, Carpenter v. United States, it was held that a Fourth Amendment right to privacy in public does exist, and that a warrant is actually required to track our movements via following our cell phones. Now that we've set that standard, it's time for Congress to step in and create clear, consistent, and easy-to-follow rules, and also stop some of the loopholes that are now emerging. Just like after the Supreme Court issued its seminal Katz decision that a warrant is required for wiretapping in the 60s, Congress quickly stepped in and created the wiretap to fill all loopholes. We now need Congress to step in, fill loopholes, create clear standard, and enhance rules for location tracking. And that's just what Congress will do. There's strong bipartisan support for issues like creating rules around stingrays, enhanced standards for how cell phones can be used to track movements and putting warrant requirements with strict rules on that, and for closing loopholes like allowing the government to circumvent a warrant requirement by simply buying location data from third-party brokers. Now that we've had this debate, Congress is not going to be looking at this issue as, well, should we protect privacy, yes or no? Should we draw the standard and what's the right line? That line's already been drawn. It's simply time for Congress to step in and offer clarity to public, to privacy advocates, to law enforcement, to every party, and to shore up the loopholes and small issues that the Supreme Court wasn't able to address because it's not a legislative body. For all these reasons, you can expect that Congress in the years ahead, and hopefully within the next 2 years, will in fact pass comprehensive location privacy laws, not to create a new standard, not to dramatically change the debate, but to fill in the holes and complete the work that's been already started with the Carpenter decision.